This evening, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth will appear before a Senate committee for further questioning regarding his management of the ongoing war with Iran. The hearing follows an earlier contentious session where he faced intense scrutiny over costs and strategic decisions. Senator John Thune is leading this follow-up inquiry as part of broader efforts to assess the administration's approach in handling regional tensions. With partisan divides evident, both sides are expected to press for detailed explanations on key issues related to military spending and operational strategies. The exact nature of today's questioning remains uncertain, but will likely focus on specific aspects of Hegseth's decision-making process during his tenure as Secretary of Defense. Florida's legislative body has approved new voting maps that could significantly impact the upcoming midterm elections. According to reports, Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to sign this measure into law soon. If enacted, these changes may favor Republican candidates and potentially result in Republicans gaining as many as 4 House seats. This development comes amid ongoing political tensions leading up to November's midterms. For viewers interested in the broader context of U.S. politics, today marks a pivotal moment for electoral strategy and potential shifts in congressional control. President Donald Trump has announced that the United States is studying and reviewing whether to reduce its troop levels in Germany. This comes as tensions have escalated between Trump and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, who made no mention of the comments during a visit to German soldiers on Thursday. The U.S. military presence in Germany stands at more than 36,000 active-duty troops across various bases. While Scholz emphasized NATO's importance in transatlantic solidarity, he did not address Trump's announcement directly. Trump has criticized Iran for what he sees as ineffective negotiations, stating that the Iranians are skilled at avoiding results. He also highlighted Germany's economic challenges, suggesting that fixing his own country should take precedence over international affairs. The U.S. military deployment in Germany is significant and extensive, with about 12,000 troops stationed in Italy and another 10,000 in the UK. The decision on troop levels could have broader implications for U.S.-German relations and NATO's strategic posture in Europe. For now, the White House has not provided further details or a timeline regarding this review process. Janet Mills on Thursday dropped her bid for the U.S. Senate just weeks before the Democratic primary in a race that reflected an internal party debate over how to win one of this year's most competitive Senate seats. While I have the drive and passion, commitment and experience, and above all else the fight to continue on, I very simply do not have the one thing that political campaigns unfortunately require today: the financial resources, Mills said in a statement. That is why today I have made the incredibly difficult decision to suspend my campaign for the United States Senate. Arizona Senator. The available reporting establishes the central event, but does not independently settle broader consequences. Any future impact, policy effect, or next step remains unresolved unless supported by later reporting or official records. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled in a case involving redistricting efforts in Louisiana, impacting the state's congressional map. According to Amy Howe from Scott's blog in the NewsHour, this decision affects how districts are drawn within the state, potentially altering representation for certain communities. In related developments, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis unveiled his own proposal on voting rights shortly after Wednesday's Supreme Court ruling. These changes in both states could have significant implications as they navigate through potential legal challenges and redistricting processes. For more details on how these rulings may affect future elections, stay tuned. Rocha Moya, who hails from the party of Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, is charged alongside 9 other current and former Mexican government officials. In response, the Mexican government released a statement saying the U.S. documents requesting the group's arrest and potential extradition lacked sufficient evidence. The Sinaloa cartel is not just trafficking deadly drugs. It is a designated terrorist organization that relies on corruption and bribery to drive violence and profit, said DEA Administrator Terrence Cole. The available reporting describes allegations or investigative claims, so the segment should attribute those claims and avoid presenting them as proven. The case or inquiry remains dependent on later official filings, court action, or statements from investigators and attorneys. "I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity," said fellow Kansas City resident Alejandro Cabro when asked by the BBC how he felt about his city hosting some matches. City, state, and tournament officials see the World Cup as an opportunity to show the world what the region has to offer. Solorio plans to get a ticket to attend the Argentina v Algeria match on 16 June. Meanwhile, Cabro will be organizing a typical Argentinian banderazo, a pre-game street party the day before. The available reporting establishes the central event, but does not independently settle broader consequences. Any future impact, policy effect, or next step remains unresolved unless supported by later reporting or official records.